kiddos, it's Mrs. Skutnik. I'm going to be reading the next chapter of Wonder today. After we're done with this one chapter, we have a quick question to answer on Google Classroom. So let's get into the chapter and then we'll go over what the question is. So here we go. Chapter is called Padawan. That night, I had cut off the little braid at the back of my head. Dad noticed first. Oh, good, he said. I never liked that thing. Via couldn't believe I had cut it off. That took you years to grow, she said, almost like she was angry. Why did you cut it off? I don't know, I answered. Did somebody make fun of you for it? No. What did Christopher tell you? Did you tell Christopher you were cutting it off? We're not even friends anymore. That's not true, she said. I can't believe you would just cut it off like that, she added snottedly, and then practically slammed my bedroom door and shut as she left the room. I was snuggling with Daisy on my bed when Dad came in and took me in later. He scooched Daisy over gently and laid down next to me on the blanket. So Augie Doggy, he said. It was really an okay day. He got that from the old cartoon about the dash hound named Augie Doggy, by the way. He had bought it for me on eBay when I was about 4, and we watched it a whole lot, especially when I was in the hospital. He would call me Augie Doggy, and I would call him dear old Dad, like the puppy called the dash hound Dad on the show. Yeah, it was totally okay, I said, nodding. You've been quiet all night. I guess I'm tired. It was a long day, huh? I nodded. But it was really okay? I nodded again. He didn't say anything, so after a few seconds I said, it was actually better than okay. Well, that's great to hear, Augie, he said, quietly kissing my forehead. So it looks like it was a good call Mom made for you to go to school. Yeah, but I could stop going if I wanted to, right? That was the deal, yes, he answered. Though I guess it would depend on why you wanted to stop going, too, you know? You'd have to let us know. And you'd have to talk to us and tell us how you're feeling and if anything bad was happening, okay? You promise to tell us? Yeah. So can I ask you something? Are you mad at Mom or something? You've been kind of huffy with her all night long. You know, Augie, I'm so much to blame for sending you to school as she is. No, she's more to blame. It was her idea. Mom knocked on the door and just then peeked her head into my bedroom. I just wanted to say goodnight, she said. She looked kind of shy for a second. Hi, Mama, Dad said, picking up my hand and waving at her. I heard you cut off your braid, Mom said to me, sitting down at the edge of the bed next to Daisy. It's not a big deal, I answered quickly. I didn't say it was, said Mom. Why don't you put Augie to bed tonight? Dad said to Mom, getting up. I've got some work to do anyways. Good night, son, my son. And that was another part of the Augie Doggy routine, though I wasn't in the mood to say goodnight, dear old Dad. I'm so proud of you, said Dad. And then he got out of my bed and walked away. Mom and Dad had always taken turns putting me to bed. I know it was a little babyish of me, but I still need them to do that sometimes. But that's how it is with us. Will you check in on Via? Mom said to Dad as she lay down next to me. He stopped by the door and turned around. What's wrong with Via? Nothing, said Mom, shrugging. At least she wouldn't tell me. But first day of high school and all that. Said Dad, and he pointed his finger at me and winked. It's always something with you kids, isn't it? He said. Never a dull moment, said Mom. Never a dull moment, Dad repeated. Good night, guys. As soon as he closed the door, Mom pulled out a book that she'd been reading to me for the last couple of weeks. I was relieved because I was really afraid she'd want to talk. And I just didn't feel like doing that. But Mom didn't seem to want to talk either. She just flipped through the pages until she got to where we had left off. We were about halfway through reading Hobbit. Stop, shouted Theon, said Mom, reading aloud. But it was too late. The excited dwarves had wasted their last arrows, and now the bows of the Beyond had given them were useless. Their gloomy party that day, and the gloom gathered still deeper on them in the following days. They had crossed the enchanted stream, but beyond the path seemed to straggle on just as before. In the forest they could see no change. I'm not sure why, but all of a sudden, I started to cry. Mom put the book down and wrapped her arms around me. She didn't seem surprised that I was crying. It's okay, she whispered in my ear. It'll be okay. I'm sorry, I said between sniffles. Shh, she said, wiping my tears with the back of her hand. You have nothing to be sorry about. Why do I have to be so ugly, Mom? I whispered. No, baby, you're not. I know I am. She kissed me all over my face. She kissed my eyes that came down too far. She kissed my cheeks that looked like they were punched in. She kissed my tortoise lip. And she said soft words that I knew would make me feel better. But no words can change how my face looks. And that's the end of the Padawan chapter. So here's my question to you. So on Google Classroom, you have a question to answer. And the question is, excuse me. Why did Augie cut off his braid? So you need to tell me why you think he cut off his braid. All right. When you are done with that, please make sure to click turn in. So on your screen, it should look like this. So when you open it up, it's the first one on Wednesday. You're going to view the question. You type in your answer, and then you click turn in. If you have any other questions about this, please reach out. I am more than happy to answer, and I look forward to seeing you on Zoom in about an hour or two. All right, bye guys.